Hola chicos, today I will be showing you how I make a bulletin board letters using my awesome CRICUT machine. So right now I'm on Design Space, but first we're going to go to thefont.com. You will be obsessed with this website. It is full of fonts. Because I really was struggling with finding thick fonts that were awesome for bulletin boards. All the ones I was cutting, they were too thin. So when you go on there, look for KG fonts. You're going to be obsessed. I don't know how many I downloaded. It was so many. They're just awesome for bulletin boards. Like, I love them so much. But for this bulletin board, I went with that one at the top, Let Her Go. So you could just download it and install it into your computer. This one comes in 3 different styles. I only needed one, but you can download it and install all 3 styles, or you can only install one, however you want. So now we're back in Design Space, and you're gonna type out whatever you want. I am doing a "We Are Proudly Bilingual" bulletin board, and I'm also gonna be doing it in Spanish. Somos orgullosamente bilingües. So I typed it out, now I need to look for the font. Let Her Go. There it is. The 3 styles are right there, but this is the one I need. Now, before you even do this, make sure you measure your bulletin board area. Mine was about 66 inches long and about 5 high. Now, mess with it a little bit, because if you make it 66 inches long, it might be too big. It might be too high. So kind of mess with it a little bit. Make sure it's going to fit before you cut it out. So I'm going to start writing out my Spanish one. I'm using the regular exclamation point because once it cuts, I could just flip it over. So, somos orgullosamente bilingües. And for Spanish, I'm going to show you how to use special characters. So, do you see right there? It says font book. You need to click on that. I have a MacBook, as you can see. And all the fonts that you have downloaded that are on this computer, they're gonna be right here. So whenever you download a font that has all those cute swirlies that you just don't know how to use, you don't know how to get to them, go into font book, and every single character will be on there. So right now I need the U with the 2 little dots on the top right there, and I'm just gonna put copy, Command C, and I'm gonna go back, and right there in the text I'm gonna paste it, and it will appear right there. Do you see it? And I did forget a letter, guys. It's supposed to be "Somos orgullosamente bilingües," but I totally forgot. I went back later and just printed the S by itself, but it took me until I got to school to realize it. So I'm making it the size that I need. This one is a slightly smaller, but that's because so many more letters. Yep, so there are my 2 phrases that I'm going to be cutting today. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color. So it doesn't matter what color you do on the computer. It just matters the type of paper that you put. But I am going to do the colors that I'm going to be cutting with. That way, it will separate them on the mat. Okay? So right now, this part is really important. You are going to ungroup. Right there, I just did it again. Ungroup them so they each become individual letters, okay? Now, when you click make it, it's gonna make a huge jumbled mess. Like, bam, now they're all messed up. But that's okay. It just kind of puts them, as you can see, it puts them in the color that you want them, but they're all messed up. So, if you have cardstock that is the size of this mat, then you're good to go. Personally, I don't. I have paper that's like the 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to have to move some letters around to make sure that they get caught. Because right there, a bunch of letters are not going to be on the mat. So I'm going to put move to another mat. And I'm going to put new mat. And I need to make sure it's green. And there you go. So This is like a really tedious task. I'm seriously gonna be moving one letter at a time to the mats that I need. There has to be an easier way to do this. I haven't figured it out. If you know, please comment down in the comments below. This is just the way I do it and it works for me. I just move them around to make sure that everything fits perfectly on the mat and on the paper. So as you can see right here, I already moved my letters so that they would fit on a 8.5 by 11 paper. They're all ready to go. And all I have to do is cut it. So just gonna look for my machine and get my mats ready and cut. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you guys have any comments or video requests, just let me know down in the comments below. See you in the next one.